Tony, we're into winter. What's the recharge been like?
Yeah, it was great back in March and April when we were all thinking this was going to be winter from hell sort of thing, or an autumn and a winter from hell. But yeah, we're sort of halfway through the first month of winter, and since those April rains, when we got two really significant rainfalls in a row, we've had very little. In fact, it's kept the surface really wet. But if you look at the foothill rivers, they've sort of receded back up the plains a bit. Shallow groundwater's sort of come up, or anything that's connected to those rivers has risen. But our deeper groundwater, where most of our clients in Canterbury take their groundwater from, particularly north of the Rakaia River, or just a little bit south of the Rakaia River, we've had very little recharge since then. And we're starting to reach that point where we go, we're running out of months, because really that recharge needs to arrive probably in the next month, so that we can see the response in the groundwater by the time we get to September the 1st or the middle of September. So, I spoke months ago about needing, 500 odd millimetres over the winter. Well, it started pretty promising. We got sort of a third close to halfway, but mainly a third of our way there, and it's just dried up again, and we really could do with some serious easterly rainfall, southeasterly rainfall.
Not southerly or northwest.
Yeah, the southerly is, we get a bit of rain out of the southerlies, but we're usually talking in that 15 to 20 millimetre stuff. We need to think in the 50s to 60s to 80 millimetre events, and they've disappeared on us at the moment, and the long range actually for June in particular is for it to be perhaps a little bit colder than average, and I think people will probably testified that they've had to have a bit of heating on in June. We've had some pretty severe frosts, and some of the days have been pretty cold, but without there being a really significant amount of rainfall. So if that's the case, then we're going to go through June and not get a substantial response to the groundwater, and that's a concern really, particularly for Canterbury. If you go into parts of the North Island, for example, like Hawke's Bay, they don't have any problems with recharge. They are chock full, and there's water lying all over the place. And you go up through the Waikato where we've got groundwater takes as well. They're in very good shape coming up into the next irrigation season, and they would like to send it all here and not have any more up there.